Holy shit, Moobot, hurry up! Oh my god, this thing is taking forever. Here, watch this, watch this. As soon as I switch scenes, it's gonna run the ad. It's gonna run the ad if I switch scenes. Watch this. Howdy. Why don't you just run the ads yourself? Because I can't auto run them then. Because Moobot is supposed to be on a set schedule to run an ad every hour to stop pre-rolls for half an hour, but I can't trigger the schedule myself. I just have to wait for... There it goes. There it fucking goes. Okay, thank you, Moobot. Thank you, Moobot! I told you. I told you. Oh my god, I told you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Moobot. Thank you for doing that. Guess I'm just gonna wait. Every single time. I don't know why it does this. Like, it just waits for more than 5 minutes. It's not supposed to do that. Timers. Let me see if I can... I probably shouldn't mess with it right now, but... It's somewhere in here. I don't even know where the auto ad is. Okay. Well... Sick, anyway. Should be gone soon. Any minute now. There we go. Okay. My second monitor has decided to work today, so I'm taking advantage of it, so I can actually use the monitor to see OBS. Wow! I can actually use it again. So I can actually, I switch to mainstream. I can use display capture without worrying about OBS being here. Wow! I can just capture this whole display and I can put everything else on that screen because the screen's working again. Oh, finally. It's either way, it's time to do the funny Minecraft modding. I should probably show what I've been doing. Anyway, I've got a tapper block. I could actually hold on. Let me load up Minecraft actually. It's probably smarter than just going through everything and explaining what it does, because that's stupid. Yeah. I should probably get a different bot to run ads, because Moobot is so slow. It's so bad. It takes like 5 minutes for it to realize it needs to run an ad. I can't exactly run them manually, because then I'd have to like set a timer for myself. And like every hour I'd be like, oh, well, gotta go on my Twitch dashboard, stop whatever I'm doing, go to my Twitch dashboard, hit the ad button, and then do all that crap instead of just, hey, ads are about to run. Okay, pause the game, sit, wait for a little bit. Okay, this world sucks. Make it a new one. I hate snow. I could probably remove snow. Oh, encoding overloaded. Yeah, it's gonna do that every time we load up a world. Alright. Look at this. I don't have a creative tab. Okay. Fucking love how well Minecraft runs. It's so awesome. Let me turn down everything. Turn everything down. Uh-huh. Why did that just send? It's been over 10 minutes. Why is Stream Elements suddenly slow too? We good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we okay? Are we done? Everyone should strive to optimize their games just as well as Mojang. Everyone should strive to make it so that you need to have a million mods to make the game run at all. Anyway, let's get my tapper. Just all the blocks that I have. New streaming tools. These seem bottom of the barrel. These aren't bottom of the barrel though. These are literally industry standard. Like Stream Elements is the standard. And like Moobot kind of slow. But like Stream Elements isn't normally that slow. Right? Like Stream Elements normally fires off like instant as soon as the stream starts. I don't know why it's suddenly slow. Maybe Moobot is rubbing off on it. I don't know. But I don't know why Moobot's slow. Literally, Captain Sparkles uses Moobot. Like, huge people use Moobot, and it's just slow as hell. Anyway, Tapper. Look at that. Tree Tapper. You get achievement. Tree Vampire. And then you can set it up to trees. It'll grab whatever block is in front of it. Doesn't matter if it's a tree or not. It doesn't have to be a tree. It's smart like that. But it will only tap certain things. So if I get the JEI here, the certain logs that produce resin will make resin. I made this texture from memory from the newer versions. I just looked at like the resin texture that Mojang made and was like, all right, sick. I'm gonna try recreating that from memory. So that's that. And I've also made sap, which is yummy sap. You can get funny that doesn't do anything yet from racks in the bottom of the world. From nether logs, you get magma cream, not at all broken. And from only jungle logs, you can get latex, which, as everyone knows, is the key to rubber, which is the ultimate ingredient in every tech mod. Every tech mod needs rubber. And this may not seem very much like a tech mod. The only technical thing is capacitors. But if I do this, look at my hunger bar. Look really closely at my hunger bar. Shit. Boom. Look at that. I've got batteries now. Wow. And I had to completely replace and retexture the entire hunger bar. So even the vanilla hunger bar is not the vanilla hunger bar. I had to like go in, remove all the textures for it, and recreate it from scratch because it wouldn't let me put an overlay over the hunger bar. So that's fun. Also, this is my tree tapper texture. It's got like a little thing here. It's supposed to look like it kind of extends out into the tree and like the sap or whatever can slide down it. And it's got like a little door here. And the planks are like color picked from the crafter, I believe. And then all the metal bits are color picked from the cauldron. Not tree tapper, just tapper. Because it taps more than just trees. Because you could use whatever planks, cauldron, pointed dripstone. Easy. Very easy. Unless you're a robot and you need a tree tapper to survive. Whatever. Because, let me see if I can search by tag here. Here we go. Robots can only eat certain things. Get the the mecha fuel tag. So you need to eat fuel. My logic for potatoes and tree sap is, potato batteries. Why not? Eat batteries. Why not potato batteries? And tree sap is just because. I don't know. Maybe it holds a little electrical charge. I don't know. I forgot why I put tree sap in there. Maybe just as an excuse to get people to use the tappers. Look at that resin. Yummy. I can't eat resin. What did I make resin useful for? Nothing. Resin doesn't do anything yet. But if I look up rubber, you can craft rubber armor. Wow. And a rubber mallet. Wow. And yeah, a funny mask. I get a rubber helmet, rubber chest plate, rubber leggings, and rubber boots. I get that advancement. Yay. There. And then also rubber does funny when you land on a block. Boing. Actually, can you even hear it? Okay. No, you cannot. Hmm. Did you get the bouncing to work consistently? Somewhat. I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to add game capture too. Let's see. Can you hear it now? Yes. Okay, sick. So bouncing. It's a very nice sound. I like that sound. If you land on the edge of a block, it's just not gonna work properly. There's not really a whole lot I can do about that because it took Mojang themselves like years and years to fix the edge of blocks not having effects on players. So I'm definitely not going to fix it in a program where I have to use Scratch code to make anything work. But other than like edges, other than the edging, I think it works. It should be pretty much fine. No, the point of this is to use mCreator. This is my creation for our mCreator projects. So I can't, I'm limiting myself. I also don't know how to use Neoforge. I'm a fabric coder. I don't know the Neoforge API. Boing. Yeah, that's new Forge API. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. It's too much work. Where's the procedure for it? I left the procedure in here. I shouldn't have left the procedure in there. I'm gonna move the procedure. Rubber boots, you go on procedure. Okay. Everything needs to be organized. If it's not organized, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Here. Here it is. Okay. So basically, rubber boots have two separate functionalities. This one block right here, I have an idea for mod. I just need to figure out how to replace the pumpkin head screen overlay. That's actually not that difficult to do. I can pull out. I can whip it out. What? I can pull out what I've done right now, actually. I just need to find it. Let's see. I've got a custom resource pack somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. Okay. So if we go into the Minecraft assets folder, so basically just assets, Minecraft, you can override that within your workspace pretty easily. Should be in GUI, and then Sprites? HUD. No, it's somewhere in here. I've overridden it so many times and I still don't remember where it is. Okay, maybe it's not in there. Is it in miscellaneous? It's in miscellaneous. Yeah, assets, Minecraft, textures, miscellaneous, or misc, and then just take the pumpkin blur, lower the opacity to 0%, and you're good. Pretty much easy as that, really. Actually, I can open up my workspace folder here. Don't look at my name. Resources, assets, Minecraft textures. Pretty easy to override stuff. Actually, I could show you how I overrode the hunger bar. GUI, sprites, HUD. And then I just changed every single one of these to be completely 0% opacity. Very easy. We go into here, open that up, copy it. Can I view as large icons, please? Thank you. Hey, sprite. Pretty straightforward, yeah. I think one of the few things that Mojang has been really, really good at recently is making as many things as they can data-driven. It's been very nice how everything has been like super, super data-driven. Okay, so basically just hit M, delete, save, exit out of that, boom, it's gone. Load up Minecraft. Honestly, you probably don't even have to reload Minecraft for this. You can do this while you're still in the game. All you have to do is hit the build button, and then I think it's F3 and T. No, slash reload, and then hit F3 and T. So you build your mod, slash reload to reload all the data and assets and stuff, and then F3 and T to reload the textures. So you can do it all without actually leaving the game. I just prefer exiting the game because it's a little easier on my computer. So now, if the game will start performing, here we go. Carve pumpkin, put it on my head, no pumpkin blur. Pretty easy. And this is also the same technique that a lot of resource pack devs use for like custom hats and stuff. Because carved pumpkins use a block model, whereas most helmets use a specific helmet texture that's just mapped around your head. But since carved pumpkins use a block model, you can actually like retexture them to be custom objects and use like 3D models and stuff. So a lot of resource pack devs will just remove the pumpkin blur and then retexture the carved pumpkin for whatever they want. I mean, technically, if you're also making a data pack, you could just also, what is it? Item, replace, entity, dev, armor head with glass or something. So if you're making like a data pack, you could always have commands that do that, but honestly, it's just easier to use the pumpkin technique. It's a little more vanilla. Yeah. Because I used to be a data pack and resource pack dev. Till I learned modding and became a nerd. Straight up Java nerd. Because I learned Java in high school, and I'm not gonna let that go to waste. Spent 3.5 years learning Java. That's not gonna be for nothing. What else? Oh shit, I forgot to show off my cards. Oh well. And then I've also got That's a Surprise. This is how my hunger displays work. Yeah, it's probably a better way to go about it. It was cooked outside Java ecosystems. Hey, at least I can develop for Android though. I can develop for mobile phones pretty easily. So that's good. So this is how the hunger system works. I have 10 sprites for every potential variable. So these all have separate display conditions. So food full number 10, hunger display 19, because it starts counting at 0. So that would be if you're at 20 hunger or above, that displays. And then food half, if you're at 19 or above, that displays. And then since it's under the full, you can just easily do that. And it won't, like, it will still display, but this will be displaying over it. And I believe that's actually pretty similar to how Mojang themselves did it in code. Except I got to do it with Scratch code. Because I would not do this shit. Oh my god, I'm sorry, excuse me. I would not be doing this shit because I had to copy this 20 times and just slightly alter the value. I would not be doing this in code. At least not without finding a really smart way to do it in another way. Yeah. Very simple. Very simple indeed. And then I also implemented a get hunger command to make sure that my custom hunger bar is actually accurate. Because testing purposes. And then here's the mecha hunger bar. And here's the hunger bar with the hunger effect. And here's the mech bar with the hunger effect. The batteries are like corroded. You know, the regular hunger bar, they get like rotten. I don't know what these are supposed to be. They're supposed to be like meat haunches or something. But I made the batteries corroded. Just because it's, I don't know, funny. What else do I need to do? Oh, right. I want to make another advancement. Advancements, super easy. Just make sure you name them separately from other stuff. Card. Let's see, what do I want to call this one? Legally distinct TCG. Get your first card. Yay. And then I can choose its parent. Parent's going to be the tapper advancement because that's the root advancement for my mod. And so if the player has an item, which is card, then you get legally distinct TCG. Wow. Oh, shit. Select element. What? Oh, advancement icon. Duh. Here. There we go. It's like so small, I didn't even notice it. And now we rejoin the game. It's gonna be a lot of leaving the game, joining the game, leaving the game, joining the game. Just for... That's how modding is. That's modding, baby. That's modding for you. Okay. Go back to the new world. Okay. And get a bit framey. There we go. Frames are good. And now we get a card. Legally distinct TCG. Wow. I should probably make a different root root advancement that's not tree vampire, because the advancement category is going to be named after your root. So whatever you name this is going to be the category. So I need to make a different one. But also, I haven't actually shown what the cards do. So if I give myself 9 cards, just 9 random cards, they're all unknown. They've got little question marks on them. I really like the textures I did for this one. Like, it's just like I just took a piece of paper and like flattened out the edges, kind of rounded the corners. But I really like the question mark. Like that anti-aliasing. Got time set day. Disable daylight cycle. Do daylight cycle false. Okay. Yeah, anti-aliasing. I really like that. It's probably some of my best anti-aliasing for a mod. Anyway, let's see what I get. And there's also like a nice little page turning sound effects whenever you open the card. Wow, I got a creeper, redstone monstrosity from Minecraft Dungeons, a copper minion, an evoker, a blaze, a bear. I don't know, I couldn't think of anything else from the nature cards. Blaze again, and a wither, and a bear. I got a few duplicates. I want to see if I can get... good. There. I want to see if I can get a fun one. Can I get a shiny, please? Please? Guardian Salmon. Piglin, Redstone Monstrosity, Undead. Just generic Undead. You know, I didn't feel like zombies and skeletons were different enough to be separate cards. Ghast, Drowned, Undead, again, and Creeper. And how do we get these cards? Well, 2 pieces of paper and some dye or ink. Because personally, I always find it really annoying when, like, you go to craft something with black dye and you use ink. And it's like, no, you gotta use black dye now. Shut up. The place is 1.6, man. Leave me alone. I don't even know if I've been playing since 1.6. I've been playing for over a decade. And then also you can use white dye in a card to basically like re-roll. So let's say you get a duplicate here. So if you get a crafting table and some white dye, you put in your duplicate card, put in some white dye, and now it's an unknown card again. And now we've got a dragon card. Look at that. Easy as that. I wonder, can I actually get a shiny? Did I make the odds too low? Let's see. Might have made the odds too low. I feel like Redstone Monstrosity is really out of place, but it's kind of funny being there. And it's just like, everything else is like, oh, this is kind of Minecraft, and then Redstone Monstrosity. Also, I made the village cards look like a dollar bill. Because they're greedy. I got a witch, and another witch for village cards, wow. I got a wither. Got some nice boss cards here. Wow. Let's see, come on. Come on. Come on, shiny. Shiny! I got a shiny drowned. Nice. Oh yeah, dude. And then sometimes it's just gonna be like kind of weird about the categories of cards that you get. But also, if you've noticed that it kind of like re-rolls in my hand a couple times. So I want to keep my shiny. I don't want to lose my shiny. Okay. So if you notice, pay attention. It'll like cycle through some textures and names before it like finally lands on one. Which was not actually intentional. But it is a very nice effect, so I'm keeping it. Which, actually, the way I went about doing that, just because sometimes the cards are a little funky and don't roll properly, if the type is empty or the mon is empty, which is like the little guy you get on the card, then you can roll it. So that's what determines if you can actually roll the unknown cards. And if it's got that data, you can't roll it because it's already a discovered card. You can't roll a known card to get a new card. You gotta make it into an unknown card again. So if the mon is empty, because sometimes it just decides to bug out and it'll give you one that's just like, it doesn't work, then it'll recall the procedure and it'll roll through again. So that way, you're guaranteed when you hit the card to actually get a working card. You know, you're not going to get an unknown card with the monster, or you're not going to get a type card that's blank. So that's what actually like rerolls it multiple times. And it adds kind of a fun effect to it. I kind of like it. So I think I'm going to keep that solution. I could probably do it a lot smarter, but I don't really want to. Oh, and also, let me go back in here. So there is a 1 in 32 chance that when you open a card, it's going to be shiny. Which I think is pretty balanced. I think it's pretty good. You know, I could probably make it rarer, but just because of how you get them in the game and their crafting recipes and stuff, I think 1 in 32 is pretty balanced. You know, you're bound to get a shiny card sooner or later if you craft enough. I'm gonna throw this away. I don't need that. So if you get the shiny card, if the type tag is not empty, so it has a type, and the shiny tag is true, which is a Boolean tag, then you'll get the mon, and then you get an extra text there that says it's shiny. Just to like, because sometimes the enchantment glint's a little hard to see, especially on like purple or blue cards. So that just like tells you a little better if it's shiny or not. And then if it's not shiny, but there is a mon, then it'll just give you the name of it. And if it's not, it'll give you the right click to reveal text. Very cool. And this uses basically the same code, but smaller to give it enchantment glint. And then you should also be able to trade cards with villagers. What the hell? Why did this go up? Sometimes mCreator bugs out and doesn't save things properly. If you're using mCreator, always double check your elements, because sometimes it doesn't save them properly and it'll just reset whatever data you put in. Kind of annoying, but so should be either 6 or 10 emeralds to get 1 card. And you'll get it from an apprentice librarian. Wow. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Tools. I don't know what I'm going to use the rubber mallet for yet. I also need to do something with resin. Hold on. I gotta go. I'll be right back. Put that in the clip put that in the clip compilation. Not that. The funny FNAF. You're just cyan. Alright, none of the useful ones. But I got 2 browns, 1 more gold. That's about it. At least now I can breed the browns. And making it into separate blocks. This is about the size of the screen. I kind of want someone to clip this and send it to Malachi. Shoot. Is that a flower? Hello. Jungle. What kind of wood is this? This is exotic wood. Yo. Okay. The jungles have exotic wood. Sick. Try and get an exotic sapling. Oh, well. I guess I just got the regular sized one. This thing is a lot smaller than I thought it would be, says Zake. Anyone want to clip that?
I don't really get what... Random, no, look at the elixir golem. Oh my god.
SMP with Tommy, it died.
It's, you can't light him on fire.
Like, every SMP I'm on just sort of dies.
Or it's already dead.
Gee. Muted. I'm back. Alright. So, now that we have kind of an understanding of what my mod does, I'm thinking of, I gotta add some more stuff. There's not enough stuff. And I've been thinking, first thing to add probably will be like a card display, right? Like a card viewer block. Card display. Yeah. So this can like hold cards. So I'm thinking, right, actually hold on, let me open up Paint. So basically you got the block here. It's a cube. And you could put your cards. I'm an artist. I'm so good at drawing. You can put your cards inside the block, and then the block will have a GUI that will like show you a big version of the card. And it'll have like the thing that's on the card on it. So like this. And then it'll have like a special border if it's shiny or something. Something like that. And then also I'm thinking maybe we could like change the color of the card depending on the type, obviously. So like, if it's there would be certain display conditions. So if it's like a nature card, then the background of the card would display green. So I think the best way for that to work would be like have multiple different displays, kind of like what I did with the hunger. That's just not even close to square. And just have like multiple different displays and then switch them out depending on if the card matches certain criteria. That makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Makes total sense. And also the block needs a texture. So we need to texture the block. For right now, I'm just gonna use the tapper textures. I'm gonna use the scrapped top tapper texture, which I just wound up replacing with the bottom texture because I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. Card display. We put that in functional blocks, I guess. Hardness. How hard? Too hard. You know? Okay, shut up. Shut up, Firefox. Minecraftwiki.com or Minecraft.wiki. Let's go with what material? Planks, I guess. The planks. Planks have a blast resistance of 3 and a hardness of 2. Hardness 2, resistance 3. And then wood. And then requires correct tool, sure. Actually, doesn't require correct tool. Don't wanna have that. And then no tick rate. It doesn't. I don't think it would need a tick. Because I think the GUI can change itself without the block ticking. Hopefully. GUI, size of inventory is going to be 1. I'm not going to bind it to GUI yet. But it will be a block entity. Just so that it's there. Remove generation, just to make sure. And just being sure. Go right back through here. Block entity, yes. Size of inventory, 1. No generation. Alright, sick. So we've got the block. Now we've got to make the GUI. No. Hit the button. Card, display, GUI. So that would be GUI with slots, so it can show the player's inventory. Height would probably have to be a little bit taller than a normal GUI, so 200, I don't know. No, that's the width. 176, back to there. Height would have to be 200. 200. Okay. Just gotta bring that down the tiniest amount. Probably like 16, I don't know. 17. There we go. Perfect. I can make it taller, but that might mess up displays on certain settings. I'm not gonna make it taller. Input slot. Need an input slot. Up items. GUI not bound to any inventories closed. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Restrict to cards. You can only put cards in the card slot. So this can go there-ish in the middle. And make sure to have text. Inventory. Just in case players forget. where their inventory is. You know, it'd be kind of fun if there was like a picture of a card here. So this could be like, I don't know, a little more offset over here. And then there's like a small pixel art of a card right here. And then the big card picture here. Yeah, I'm doing that. Card display. We put that there. Boom. Save that for now. And then we can bind the card display block to an inventory, card display. Drop items and block destroyed. Output. Comparator data. Sure. Okay. And I don't have to worry about changing the max stack size because the cards are unstackable anyway, so it's not really gonna matter. Card display. So now we open up Aseprite again. Then we go into here. Not in there. In here. Assets, PTech, extra screens. So this is what I was working on last night, just to see if it would work. And then I think I should be able to like use this as a template. I can make a new layer. Where I can use oh, actually it'd be kind of smart for me to use unknown card. Let's see, we copy this into here. Okay. And then we right. How do I? No, stop it. I guess. I think that's 3 times size. So then we overlay that there. We can, let's see, properties, opacity, down quite a bit. Does it look good? Kinda not, kinda not really. I can work with it though. I can work around this. So, layer 2. We take this, and we can kind of like work around it a bit. So we make sure all of these are properly lined up. Should be all the same length. Actually, I'm gonna go one more in. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to resemble the card. So I might have to make it even smaller. But this seems to fit. Yeah. So if we go out here, we turn off layer 1. That kind of looks like a card. That reminds me of a card. Right? Is that... It's not straight. It's not straight. Okay. Let me bring this back. Cut out 2 pixels on each side. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. Okay. Line tool. Bring this down here. Bring this up here. Oh, it's not gonna fit though. That seems a little bit straighter in the zoomed out overlay. Just a little bit better. Honestly, I don't even need this part here. Like, I can just trick in here. What's this color? Okay, sick. Turn on contiguous filling. Oot. Didn't mean to do that. Right, because this is a separate layer. Okay, I'm dumb. That's not gonna work. Crap. I'm just gonna have to work with what I've got here. Actually, I could just turn this whole thing into the input slot. That might be cool. That could be cool. So if I do this, then dang, why is that like that there? That's weird. It's a little weird doing this on like a diagonal, but I think I'm kind of figuring out what I need to do here. I don't think I can have these though. I don't think I can have these little differently colored corner pieces just because they're not gonna work. Okay. I could either export this as a separate sprite and just leave this like empty. Leave this center bed empty. Or I could export this as the entire GUI and just replace it. Look at that. Look at that's the card slot. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, honestly, I might just do that. I might. Okay. Actually, what if I... No, that's not gonna work. Because it's like too close to the... It is just the interior color. It's not gonna work. It actually might. It might work. I don't know, it's hard to tell just yet. Here, let's do that. And then... see how that works out, actually. Layer... properties, turn down opacity. And then... erase this middle bit entirely. It's very hard to tell what I'm doing. Hold on just a second. So, get this, do contiguous fill. Boom. That should allow me to better just delete the layer. There we go. Okay. Now this will be exported. No. Wait, hold on. I need to like figure out the aspect ratio here. Not quite. There we go. Yeah, that's the whole image. Export as area selection. And then we can export this as card display. Insert. Sure. We can go back in here. We can add a image or sprite. I'm gonna say image. There we go. Look at that. And so that should maintain like the same color. Hopefully. Let's launch the game and find out. Let's find out if it's the same color. Obviously, it's going to change colors when people hover over it, but that's the point of slots. And I mean, that'll just make it easier for people to tell where the slot actually is in the thing. We can load into our new world here. Okay. Remove cards. Go down here, card display. I like it. I really like that. That's awesome. Hit undead card. Look at that. It's tiny card and big card. And honestly, these corner bits do kinda work. In a weird way. They kinda work. I don't know, it's weird. So then there's also gonna be the big display here, which will have the actual like card itself. Okay. Time to get to work. Alrighty. Layer 0. Turn that back on. And then gonna need to make a new layer. I'm gonna rename this. Input. Display. How big should this be? How big is this? I'm just gonna like extend it until it feels right. But I also need to get like the aspect ratio of a card. Is that a proper aspect ratio? Hold on. I know it's 2.5 by 3.5 for a playing card. So I don't know. What? How would I? Wait, 72 divided by 2.5, 8.8. Close enough. 28 times 2.5. 70. Wait, 0.8, right? 72. So by 3.5, that'll be 100.8, and we can't really do subpixels. Honestly, we could do 98 and 70. Oh, crap. Okay. That's 99. Come on. Really? Okay. 98 and 70 by 98. Sick. Okay. So for now, it's going to be filled with that. It's going to be filled with dark gray. And I think I've got a way to... If I do this, this should kind of allow me to round out the corners. I'm just going to have like weird balls there. Okay. So this will be the card base, and it's going to have nice rounded corners. We need to make it look good. Oh, Moobot here for ad break. It's okay, nothing crazy's happening. I can keep going. I'll change it to a lighter gray. Then we can turn off that layer. Export as card display base template. And then in here, no, because I'm in there. Okay. Are these the same size? 70 by 98. Oh, they're not the same size. They're very much not the same size. What color will be the background of cards? Actually, you know what? For now, I am just going to have this stick it in there. Yeah. I'm gonna scooch it over a couple pixels. What are we thinking of that? I think that looks good. I think it doesn't look too bad. I think it needs to be a lighter gray though. Oh, you know what? We could do the border thing. Right. We do the border thing like we did with this. So it looks like a thing, you know? You know? So it looks like a fucking input slot. And then when something displays over it, it'll hopefully look good. So we take this and just kind of outline it. That's all you really gotta do. All you really gotta do is outline it. Yeah. And we grab this color, and then we can outline it some more. Yippee. And I think I can, because it's so big, the weird corner pixels are definitely gonna work. Hopefully they'll work. I'm thinking like there-ish. Right, yeah. There-ish. Around about there. Around about there. And around there. Okay. Template. Actually. Card display base empty. That'll display whenever there's no card in there to be displayed, which will just be all the time. So this will just display at the bottom, and then any cards will like display over it. I think that's pretty good. I like that. And then, what's a common color? What's a... Oh, you know what I could do? I could have the border also be like the color of the cards-ish. And then for like the shiny cards, I could just add like a kind of reflective overlay. Because I'm a bit lazy. And it's easy. It's what's easiest. So, what card? What is the first card? What is the first? Actually, I don't think I've showed the cards here. It's literally just one item that changes states. So when a card type matches a certain value, it'll just display a certain way. Like easy as that. Super simple. Now I just need to figure out a good kind of balance between Garbo and good. So, for now, we'll just be all red for now. And then I'm probably going to do like a similar corner thing, but let's see. I'm going to make these lines like double thickness. Right, so yeah. 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 And then so the border will be like double thickness. And then the very edge of the border can be weird. I can like shift the shading a little bit so that it's a little bit better. I'm gonna, yeah, that looks a lot better. I'm trying to look at like the display down. Wrong way. That way. No. That way. Yes. I'm bad at figuring out where the camera's pointing. That small display right there. I'm trying to like look at that and keep an eye on how the art looks from a distance, or like how it looks completely zoomed out. Because that's really what people are going to be looking at. Like, people are going to be looking at the fully zoomed out version. They're not going to look at the small cards. Okay, so in the insert, it's going to be like, so the edge is, the right and bottom edge are lighter, and the top and left edge are darker, which makes it look like an insert. So if I do the reverse, make the left and top edge lighter, should look like it's kind of popping out a little bit. I think I did something like that. Then I can do that. Grab this. Oh, it already looks like it's coming out a little bit. I like that. Yeah. It's very nice. Very good. Very good. I applaud myself. I did a good job here. It'll be a little funky. It's gonna be kind of weird to have like 3D cards. But also kind of cool. Well, it's gonna be kind of cool. You know? Okay. That doesn't look half bad. Might have to make the border thicker. Well, I'm not really sure though. I just leave it this thickness for now. Right? So I'm going to export this as card display base fire. So if I go in here, now I can like fully save it without worrying about overwriting anything. But we get ourselves a sprite, I believe. And we can display this over the image. Over the image. Does it need to not be a sprite? Does it need to be an image? Probably needs to be an image. Crap. Okay. Good to know. Sprites do not display over images. They only display over other sprites. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make that border thicker. But for now, card display base fire. Need to go out, make a procedure. It's fine. It's fine. Procedure. This is gonna be the procedure that I copy and use for pretty much everything. Card display if fire type. So get item from not entity. Why is it? Okay, weird. It just like puts stuff in random spots sometimes. Get copy of item from slot 0. Okay. So if we can get, no. It should be in item data. If get custom text tag of copy of item from slot 0. And then text tag type. And then, let's see, where is it? Where is it? Does text of this match regex fire? Then we can flow control. It's in flow control. It's always in flow control. Return logic true. And then otherwise, turn false. It should work. Card display a fire type. Okay, we save that. Go to Minecraft. Find a fire type card. Well, we check the GUI. See if the display is there. And then we find a fire type card. And then put it in and see if the display works. And then if not, we cry. We just cry. I'm gonna be a little chunky for a minute. Come on, OBS. Okay, there we go. Yes! Okay. See, this is the nature cards. It's not displaying. So, give ourselves 9 cards. We roll until we get a fire type. Oh, shiny! Take that. No fire types. Come on. A fire type. Okay, here we go. Look at that! Works first try. Nice. That's weird. Working first try. So if you throw in a fire type, it works. It just works. Oh, you know what? I could do a funny thing if someone puts in an unknown card. But I kind of don't want to do that. It seems like it might be a lot. For now, we're just gonna throw a piglin in there. We're just gonna stick that piglin in there. And I definitely need to make the border thicker. Right. I always forget that Alt in Scroll is not Zoom in Aseprite. I'm too Photoshop coded, which is weird because I haven't used Photoshop a long time. But freaking Affinity products have the same controls because they're awesome. By the way, if anybody out there is watching this and they use Adobe Photoshop and you're paying for it, stop. Like, if you have to use Photoshop for something, or if it's being paid for you, that's cool, whatever. Photoshop's fine. But if you're paying to use it, stop doing that. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'll give these people free promotion. That's how much I like their products. Shut up. Look at this, Affinity Designer. Literally Illustrator, but cheaper. And every product they have is a one-time fee. You don't have to subscribe to it. Affinity Designer. It's literally Illustrator, but better. And it doesn't crash all the time. And I use it. I use it all the time. Photo. Literally Photoshop. But it doesn't crash. And it runs smooth. Buttery smooth. And it's so nice. It has all the Photoshop controls and everything. It doesn't have the AI tools, but honestly, you don't need those. If you're a good artist, you don't need those, right? Like, an Affinity publisher. I have this because I bought the full suite, and I haven't really used it, but it's good. I've looked at it. It's good. It's pretty dang good. They're all pretty good. And I have to mention them every time I think about Photoshop because they're just so good. They're so freaking good. Like, Affinity stuff is just way better Adobe. It's Adobe, but good. They don't overcharge you. They're not a virus. You can actually delete it from your computer without having to wipe your whole computer. It's a one-time fee as well. It's so nice. It's so nice. I love Affinity. Ooh, that's too saturated. It's a little better. How do I wanna, oh. I think that's a good, you can tell that it's red. You can tell that it's in the red hue. But it's not like distracting red. You know? It's not like way overly red. Like violently so. I'm gonna do that. What's playing right now? Peaches and Cream from the porn game. Sick. I mean the funny game. Funny game. I'm thinking I could have like an icon for the type up here. Just for like accessibility and like colorblind people. Cause I know how it feels. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Okay, wait, no. Get out of the paint bucket tool. Okay. So this we'll plop the type logo. That big enough? That gonna be big enough? I don't know why I'm asking if it's gonna be big enough. It'll probably be big enough because it's freaking. I made the logos even smaller on the cart items. Here, let me do that. That way it kind of like blends in a little bit more, you know? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. So, I'm gonna need a few more layers. Just a few more. Just a few more. I'm gonna need to... Okay, that's about halfway. Okay, so... This is just like a kind of reminder to myself to keep the logo within this area, roughly. And then I can... Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. This isn't going to be shown. It might be shown, actually. It kind of goes hard. I'm kind of liking it. Like, just from the view down here. I'm digging this. Actually, can I do that and not have it look weird? Okay, okay. No. Only one side. It's like stylized, you know? It like kind of looks sick. It kind of looks freaking sick, man. It kind of freaking looks sick. Yeah, I should have stuck with gray. Should have stuck with gray. I'm not liking it anymore. I'm sticking with gray. Maybe a lighter gray. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but now this part needs to look good. Okay, now it needs to look good. I think it looks good. Oh crap, I just realized I need to put a name somewhere, don't I? I don't need to put the name somewhere. I don't need that. I could throw that outside the card. Who cares? This is like a really funky circle. No. There we go. Actually, is that? Yeah. It's all gray. Okay, I need to stop this. Um, icon. face. There we go. New layer again. Type icon. And then we can try our best to draw a fire. Boy. Okay. It's kind of like... Fire is kind of like... Blah. A little bit blobby. Might not be too good at drawing fire. Doesn't really look like a fire, does it? Okay. I can make it work. Actually, that's getting there. No. It might be there if I can just tweak some colors a little bit. Alright. Add just a tiny bit of some anti-aliasing around. There we go. Just have to add like a color that's kind of in between the yellow and the gray here. So that's it's like blending. It's weird. You know, when you think about it, pixel art's weird, man. Okay, sick. And then now, I'm gonna lean this more toward orange. I'm gonna hue shift it. And then I'm actually gonna bring the value up. Because that'll give you like an orange center to the flame. But it's not gonna be like a dramatic difference. And obviously I need to do just a tiny bit of blending. Just bit of blending. There we go. And then now, go a little more saturated orange. Actually, I don't think it needs it. I do not think it needs it. I know I'm not done yet, but I really want to see how it looks in game. I bet it looks sick in game. Okay, GUIs. I need to like go in here and resave the texture. Otherwise, MCreator is not going to update it properly. Card display GUI. Awesome on the GUI. That looks awesome on there. I love that. I don't know how I'm gonna do the... I don't know how I'm gonna do the art on the cards. Am I just gonna draw like 20 mobs? Actually, how many different cards are there? There's 6 cards with 4 mobs per card. I'm bad at math. That'll be 24. Yeah, 24. 6 times 4, 24. Math. I'm better at counting in multiples of 8. So I need to draw 24 different mobs. Awesome. Awesome, dude. Okay. Does this work just on its own as the background? As like the template? Because I'm gonna do like all the backgrounds first. Mr. Beast! I don't know why I did that with my hands. Mr. Beast! Um, and then I should probably do the shiny effect. Shiny. Okay, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I could just take like white and make like streaks down the card. That might be what I do. It might be what I do. Oh, you know what? I could do this. Hit him with a little bit of that. Hit him with a little bit of ray casting. A few messy rays here and there. Just some rays. Love me some good rays. And we can like kind of extend the rays as they go outward. So this one. And then that there. And then we're kind of just gonna do the same freaking thing over and over. I feel like this spot's missing something, but we'll see. We'll see how badly it needs something. This one's actually gonna go the other way. And this one's gonna go both ways a little bit. Okay. So. Can I? I cannot. No, I cannot. Thank you. Thank you for being like this. Paint buckets. I know I set it to be like that because I'm constantly doing regular Minecraft textures where you just want to like fill all the colors of one type. But man, and don't worry, this is gonna change. I am gonna change the opacity. Honestly, I don't even know if this is gonna work. It might be ugly. It might honestly just be ugly. I'm gonna check it now. It's kind of ugly. I don't like it. I actually don't. I don't care for it. Delete layer. Okay. Shiny. How do we do shiny in a way that looks good? Here. I'm not doing the same thing again. Just gonna like do this. Right? So it kind of does a thing. Kind of does the thing with the thing. The thing. Hmm. I don't know how I'm supposed to make this look good. A four connect. Here we go. There we go. No. No, paint bucket. Don't do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna also add like a small one in here. Just a small one. Just a teensy tiny one. That looks reflective. Let's turn the opacity down and see how it looks. Oh, that looks interesting. 33 maybe? Hmm. Hmm. 13%. Barely visible. I think having it just be like barely visible kind of adds. You're kind of like, ooh, is that a very subtle effect? Ooh, that looks shiny. I don't do cards and stuff. I'm not a nerd. I am a nerd. I'm very much a nerd. That looks reflective in a weird way. I think. Okay. Turn all this invisible and export as our display base. Our display tiny effect. Here we go. Let's get an image. Let's get the shiny effect. Gotta like line it up. Gotta line it up. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Look at that. Look at it. Okay. I'll just copy and paste this. Card. Display if shiny. So instead of getting the regex of the text, we're gonna need to get a Boolean value, which should be a custom logic tag. If that is equal to true. Boom. And change that to be shiny. Alright, sick. Then we can add the procedure. So many procedures to scroll through. Sick, alright. And now let's test. Let's test it. I don't have any shiny fire cards, so if all goes right, then it should display my shiny card. No, it won't display the base of the shiny card when I put in my shiny nature card. There won't be a base. There will only be the reflective effect. And then when I put in the fire card, it's only going to be the fire base, no shiny effect. So my shiny nature card should only display the shiny effect over top of like the empty input slot. Yeah. Just a little lag spike. Here we go. Okay. So this is working. It's not shiny, so the card is not shiny. So if I put in my shiny nature card though, it's got the shiny effect. Wow. Nice. Sick. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Get rid of this. Time to do all the rest of the cards. Yay. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, save them all as one layer. Why would you do that? Save it. And save it as an ASprite file type, so it flattened the image. Okay. might be a little dumb. I might be a little dumb. But that's okay. I don't need to be smart for anything. You don't need to be smart in life. Icon. Honestly, I'm just creating this part like just in case. Because I don't know if it's gonna break when I hue shift everything. It might. But I don't wanna... Like, it might stay the same. But I'm not looking forward to testing that theory. So if I get rid of the layer, yep, it's all there. Sick. So, going to layer. What's the next card for us? Next card. Be water card. That is supposed to be a water droplet. Hard to do on, you know, tiny things. Okay. Hue shift it to kind of blue. Nice prismarine-ish blue. Like a teal almost. Crank up that saturation. Actually, maybe crank. Okay. Turn down the lightness a little bit. Just because it's a little too much. Okay. Sick. So, this should have stayed in the red. Awesome. Okay. Now, we get to do a water droplet. Yay. I love trying to draw weird blobby shapes on a tiny canvas. Tiny pixelated canvas. Might have done it first try, though. That's a water droplet. It's a water droplet if I've ever seen one. So I guess no, I need to make it slightly less. Slightly less. Just a little less. Little less. To kind of stay in the theme of the cards. Okay. I'm gonna give it that funky Minecraft shading that I know Jappo loves so much. No, I'm not gonna give it funky Minecraft shading. Because if I give it the funky Minecraft shading, it's gonna look weird. So I just do a little bit of that. I think I'll shade it by adding the colors. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Hard display. Base. Water. Yippee. And now we can add the image to the thing. Line it up properly under the shiny effect. And then we can copy this. Word. Display if water type. And we've got to do this 6 times. I'm doing this to myself. I can't really complain. Okay. Our display, if water type. Boom. Water type in there. And then now. Oh. Oh. Wait. Why? Sure. Okay. Why not? Oh, it's because I have the subtraction thing on. Okay, right. Right. I'm a little dumb. Okay, edit, adjustments, hue and saturation. Take it back a few steps, just to green. Crank down the saturation, maybe? No. I'm just gonna leave the saturation as is. Okay. Lightness. Down a bit. Down a little bit. Also, I'm gonna wanna just... Was that good? Is that good? No. No. Almost. One of these is gonna be good. One of these is gonna be good. I'm gonna like one of them. Maybe it doesn't need to be darker. Yeah, it's more of a saturated. It's more saturated. A little bit more. You know what? I'm just gonna grab that color. How does one draw a leaf? Yes, somewhat like this. And then I can get an even darker shade to be this. I don't like the weird art. I don't know. It's gonna look kinda interesting. Okay. I think that looks half decent. maybe, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, man. Just a little bit more leaf-like. And like a kind of shininess there. And then I can, like, that's back there. That's a leaf. That's somewhat of a leaf. Okay, hold on. Oh. Why am I so bad at drawing a leaf? That's pretty leafy. That's about as leafish as it's gonna get. Alright. Nature. I don't even know I don't even know I was drawing a leaf. I don't need to have a leaf. It don't need to have a leaf. It could just be... It could be anything natural. Because that's kind of what the nature type is for. It's kind of anything, really. Alright. And then we copy this. Card. Display. If nature type. And I think in code, it's grass. I called it grass because it's shorter. It's not grass type though, it's nature type. And then up next is Mecha type. Card mech. What's the code name for it? Oh, it is just mecha. Sick. Okay. Alright. Sure. So I think for this one's gonna be kind of interesting. Because it's probably just gonna end up gray. Gonna be kind of weird. Maybe I could take it to like a red. Like a reddish purplish. And then just crank the saturation down. Yeah. So it's like kind of, it's the essence of redstone. It's got kind of the essence of redstone in there, but it's still gray. And now I need to somehow draw gear on here, which, I'll maybe be able to draw it well enough. Hey. Gear. Gear. How does one make a gear? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Oh, I thought you would know. Okay. That's like, oh god, it's like so close to being, it's so close to there. There. Okay, this might be a little funky for a minute. But it might be kind of cool. Okay, we got like that-ish. And we can kind of take the color back down to be shadows. We'll play the part of the shadow. Like that. Hold on, I'm looking at it here. And I think it looks like a gear. Let me just... Okay, hold on. I'm cooking. That doesn't look half bad. It's not the worst thing I've made. It's very hard to draw gear at that small of an aspect ratio. But I think I succeeded in communicating the fact that is meant to be a gear. I think. Hopefully I did. Okay. Card display mecha. I don't even know why I decided to do playing cards. Like it. Why did I decide to introduce trading cards into this? The mod had nothing to do with trading cards. And I was just like, you know what would be fun? You know what would be kind of cool? Trading cards. If I got distracted for multiple days trying to implement a trading card system that only uses one item for the trading cards, and it's entirely data driven. Yes, let me do that inside of mCreator, where I have to use Scratch code. It looks good. I like it. I like the mecha card. It's very nice. Although I think I'm gonna have to reset this again. You know, I'm just gonna like roll it back a bit to be the nature card. Because I think the next card up, no, next card up is void card. well. So yeah, I'm gonna just have to roll it back to something a little more saturated. How does one make a good looking void card? Where does blue stop and purple begin? Make it dark. Make it dark, but not too dark. Make it saturated. Make it a nice, really deep purple. Maybe too dark. Like they still need to look good as cards. They can't just be like pure dark, almost black, you know? How do I represent void? How does one represent void in Minecraft? What do you use for void? We make it like a blob. Weird. A weird blobby thing. Void consumes all. Looks like a chode. Awesome. Also, I don't want to have it like touching the right there. Uh, um, hmm. That's voidy. That's pretty voidy. I could add like little stars throughout. Oh, you know what? Make them blue star. Because I included Skulk and Warden in the Void category, just because they're, I don't know, similar enough. That looks... It looks like a goofy dragon drawing. I like that. I'm keeping that. I like how it just looks like a goofy ender dragon. Void! That's freaking goofy. This whole mod is goofy, man. Okay. Wait, hold on. Before I forget. I need to do this like every time I implement a card. Because if I don't do this every time I draw one, I am inevitably going to forget to add it to the thing. No. Don't move that. Wait. Is that where it's supposed to be? Oh, Mecha just needs to be freaking moved over. Why are you insisting on moving that? Move the freaking Mecha. Why? Oh, there's no back. There's no back. There's no going back. I need to close it and reopen it. Did I save it? Oh, it saved automatically. Why'd you do that? Okay, I'm just gonna need to delete everything now. Because that is the only way that I can move things properly, apparently. Lock it in place. There. Okay. Now. No, not button. Image. Card display. Shiny effect. And then if shiny. So that should. Okay. Oh, Moobot's running another ad. Is it? There it is. Thank you, Moobot. Okay. Now we add fire back. Make sure it's lined up. And then we can add mecha. If, no, not if nature type, if mecha type. Sure it lines up properly this time. Card display nature type. If nature type. I gotta like constantly double check to make sure. Card display void. I didn't make one for that yet. Water. Water type. Okay. And now, go back to procedures. Trading card stuff. Card display if void type. I've really been going for 2 hours? Dang. Okay, come on. Void. Yes. No. No, not image button. Just image. Void. Card display void type. Make sure to line it up properly. That goofy looking dragon on it. Alrighty. Now, honestly, the village type could just be the same. The village type is going to be kind of similar to the nature type, but just like maybe greener. Maybe greener. Maybe lighter. Maybe less saturation. A lot less saturation. It looks more like money, you know? And then for this one, I just want to draw an emerald. How does one draw an emerald? See. Need to like draw a slightly diagonal emerald to keep up with the theme. Just kind of funky. Hmm. That could potentially be an emerald. If I work on it a little more. Hold on. It's like a weird, it's weird. You know what? Sure. Sure. Then just do the Minecraft thing of adding highlights. Add a little more saturation. I've forgotten how emeralds look. But I think got it down. So that looks like an emerald. Sure. If we say so. Honestly, that looks more like a leaf than the leaf did. It's fine. Shush. Shush, it's an emerald. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Maybe a little bit of blending here and there. That looks like an emerald, I think. I'm sticking with that. Card display village. Okay. Done with these now. I'm done making the card backgrounds. Now I just need to throw this one on there. Then make the display condition for it. Card display if village. And is it just called village? What is it called? What did I call it? Village. Yep. It's just called village. Sick. Village. Display if village. There we go. So now, if I go into Minecraft and I put in just any card of any type, it should give me it should display the card type. It should display the background for it. Hopefully. I'm hoping it works. Frame's gonna get a little chunky. Okay. Got the fire type in there right now. Let's go with water type. Ooh, shiny water type. Wow. Wowie. Wow. We get the leaf. It's the ugliest leaf. Nature type. And then let me just give myself a bunch of different cards. Fire card. Wow, red. Mecha card. I think I'm most proud of the mecha card. I think I'm pretty happy with that one. Pretty happy how that turned out. Village card. I think the village and nature cards are pretty distinct. Water card. Another village card. Shulker. Goofy Ender Dragon face there. It was not meant to be an Ender Dragon face. It kind of looks like a saw blade, a little bit, like a buzz saw. But I think it gets the point across that it's like mechanical. Oh yeah, and also, you can take a comparator output. So, okay. Make a card. Boom. You got your card in there. So if somebody like, this could be like a security system, you know? If someone takes out your card without you letting them, you know, you can set up security measures for that. So like, you know, suddenly the redstone power's off because someone takes out the card. You can detect that instantly. Pretty good. Cards still. I also kind of want to make a card printer block. So it's like, you know, you can use your black dye more efficiently, or like you can use ink a little more efficiently. You know, so like you can just put in like one paper, and then one piece of ink, and then the ink is gonna like charge up the machine, and then the machine will print a card, and then you can effectively use like half an ink sac and one paper to make one card. So it uses your ink a little more sparingly. It's like it's half the cost of this recipe. I just think it's fun when mods add like later game things that are like half the recipe. Like in Total Overhaul mods like Terraformacraft. Whenever you first make a crafting table, it's obviously very difficult because you have to go through this whole process. But then once you have the crafting table, it's a lot easier because you already have the crafting table. So you could basically like soft lock progression. It's not like a hard lock progression like something like Vault Hunters. We have to go on and spend whatever to unlock certain things. It's like a soft lock, which I think I prefer a little bit more than hard locking things. I think, yeah, soft locks are just a lot better for me. I definitely prefer them because it's still like I could still get to it. You know, like I could still see it in the JEI and see it as feasible, like a feasible thing for me to get to. And then if I want to, I can bum rush it. If I don't want to, I can, you know, kind of take my time. Also, this is how you craft capacitors. I forgot to mention that. You craft capacitors with paper, redstone, and copper ingot. And you get the copper ingot back after you eat the capacitor. Because it's like the bone. Ooh, snowman card. What cards am I gonna get? Any shinies? No shinies. No shinies. Unfortunate. Dang. Come on. We gotta get another shiny. And I don't really have much of a way of like forcing a shiny into my hand. I just gotta kind of open cards until I get one. Stick. Give me the frickin' shiny, man! So why does the leaf on the card item just look so much better than the leaf in the big card display? Ugh. Yeah. Rip. I wonder if I can make a card opener. Like a block that simulates right-clicking a card. That could be kind of neat. Ooh, shiny. Undead. Ooh, it's a new one. Nice. Nice. Already got that neuron activation from shiny hunting going. That's how you know it's good. Got them nerd neurons firing. Let's see. Honestly, I guess I need to make the textures for the card display. Could I make the card display the card that's currently in it? Like, from the outside. Obviously I know it displays in the GUI, but I wonder if I can make it display on the outside of the machine. I already feel like this is an awful idea. But like, now that I've thought of it, I can't not do that. There's no way I can just not do that. I kind of have to, right? Like, I've got to do that. Okay. Triggers. Can I... Redstone off, redstone on. Maybe I do need to make a tick. Okay, hold on. I need to use the restroom again. I'll be right back. We'll watch some clips. Is that a flower? Hello. Jungle. What kind of wood is this? This is exotic wood. Yo. Okay. The jungles have exotic wood. Sick. I'll try and get an exotic sapling.
Random, no, look at the elixir golem. Oh my god.
SMP with Tommy, it died.
It's, you can't light him on fire.
Like, every SMP I'm on just sort of dies.
Or it's already dead.
I probably need to... Oh! Oh! Oh my god! What? Yo, what the hell? Huh? Excuse me? What? Dude! Alright, I need my gun, my staff, and my meth. Time to go fuck up Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear Dimension. Oh. Well, there's Freddy Fazbear's. You're just cyan. Alright, none of the useful ones. But I got 2 browns, 1 more gold. That's about it. At least now I can breed the browns. And Egg, did you censor Among Us again? Again? Really? Oh. Yeah, I should probably uncensor that.
probably do that.
I'm back. Alright. So, I'm thinking the block should probably tick, right? So, tick rate should probably be like 10. Because that wouldn't be too much. So, like, tick rate of 10 would be every half a second it updates. Which I think should be slow enough so that it doesn't overload your world, but also quick enough so that, people aren't gonna be like, why isn't this working? Because if it's a full second, people are gonna be like, oh, it's not working, even though it is. It's just slow. So I'm gonna set the tick rate to half a second. So we're making the block display display whatever card's in it. So block data gets the get copy of item procedures. Now how am I gonna do this? How am I supposed to do this? I could use an item command. I could use like an item display command, but then it would have to kill the item display. That's whenever the card's gone. Otherwise, it's gonna break stuff. I could also use block states and then make a model of a block for every kind of card. So I would have 3 different textures for cards. I have the item texture, the GUI texture, and the texture that goes on the display model. But it would be funny? No. 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 Let's see. What can I do? What can I do here? Spawn entity. Spawn. Replace feature. Reach item. You can loop through items. You can. There's gotta be like something that'll let me show an item on top of something without it being horrible to do. I also don't want to put too much stuff in the tick update because then that would like lag the hell out of people's worlds. And we obviously don't want that to happen. So, what would be the best option here? I think probably the best option would just to not have this for now. And then add this later. Or I could open up Blockbench and I could use the stair model as a base. We use stairs as a base, And then we have the card like laying on the stairs. You know? So gonna need a couple of block states. Add a custom property. Integer. Card. Type. From 0 to 6. 7 different combinations. Let's go. Yay. Yippee. How do I change the texture depending on block state? Block item tinted, tint type. Check this to hide fluid texture. Enable connected sides. Cool. Every block has transparent parts. Block item texture, block particle texture. Here. It'll be y-axis rotation, right? I think so. So if we use stairs for right now, just for now, fixed block orientation. What do you mean fixed block orientation? Why would there be fixed block orientation? It's stairs. Okay. Default basic block. Normal single texture. Okay. So for the front, we'll use a barrel top or something. Just to check and see if the y-axis rotation is going to work. And then possible property combinations. Some properties are used internally. Oh, custom ones you can include predefined block states used by vanilla Minecraft blocks. Block properties define basic possible states of the block. How do I define a block with multiple states? This will be 3D model and texture mapping. Would I have to do this manually? With manual JSON files? Because I could do that. I know where they're located. I know how I can do this. Where is it? Minecraft? No, maybe not. C. Or block state. Where a block state? Yeah, maybe I need to like run it or something. So I would need to figure out a way to make it use block states to change its model or change the texture on the model depending on the state. Let's open up Blockbench. All right, Blockbench time. Ooh, a lot of stuff. Java block. Let's go. Card. Display. Or so we add a cube. The cube is 16 by 8 by 16. So that will be a slab. bottom. Then we add a second cube. It'll be 16 by 8 by 8. Is this way north? Which way is north? I don't know. I don't know which way is north. Top. And then another cube, which would go right here, which would have a depth of 1, a width of 4, and a height of 6. Is that right? 5. I suck at math. Hold on. Let me get the calculator. 2.5 times Okay. 0.6 times 3.5. 5.6. It's roughly right. It's roughly right. Just round up a little bit. You're fine. You're fine. If anything, it should be bigger. That is a card display right there. Should I make it bigger? I'm not really entirely sure. Let's experiment. Okay. Honestly, there might be a little bit of Z fighting. It's fine though. Yeah, okay. Round up. Round up a little bit. Just a little bit. That seems a little more fitting, I think. Okay. So, card. If we paint, we can create a texture. Wait. Okay. Card display empty. So this one, we will just erase everything. So we erase the card completely. Just don't leave any of it behind. This is not very Minecraft feeling, just because of the custom model. I've never been a fan of like crazy custom models. This doesn't seem crazy though. It's fairly reasonable. Fairly. Can I just like pull textures from the crafting table? Here. What do we want to pull textures from? Because I'm not really feeling like making my own textures completely from scratch. That seems like it would be difficult. And I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I think crafting table. I'm thinking crafting table. Here, you know what? We will make textures from scratch. Sorta, kinda. We're just gonna like eyeball the crafting table textures though. Element. Ugh. It's a weird brown. I don't like that. I don't like that brown. Not a huge fan of that. Yeah. How do I get a good brown? I need a good brown. Come on. Okay. Let me... Oh, you know what? I could have like the smooth stone slab. Okay, you know what? I might actually pull the textures straight off of things. Just cause why not? Import texture. Why not? Wait, no, I need it as a reference image. I'm dumb. I need it as a reference image. Delete. Bring this in as a reference image. All right. Can we move this, please? Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, sick. Oh, nice. I can pull textures from it. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of replicate this here. Which shouldn't be too difficult, really. I've replicated a few textures before. Don't tell Mojang. But it's technically transformative. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm gonna kind of do that there to make it like dark right there. Doesn't have to be exact. In fact, it probably shouldn't be exact. Alright. So we've got corners there. I can't see. Move! Move! I can't see! I'm just gonna assume that goes there. Kind of guesstimating in some parts. That's okay. I can clearly see that this goes light. And then for some reason goes like dark immediately. Okay. Awesome. We've taken part of the smooth stone texture. Now, we can kind of just connected colors. Yes. We kind of just scribble around a little bit. Or copy. Oh, crap. Like that. Like that. It's like a weird pattern, sort of. Is that? Yeah, that's sort of high enough to... Oh, I did this wrong, I think. Yeah, I did this wrong. It needs to be exact. It doesn't need to be exact. There we go. And then over here is going to be a little bit of that. Kind of just going off of pretty much exactly what Mojang has done for me. They already did all the work. They already did all the work of making a unique, good texture. Yep. I just need to do a little bit of referencing. Well, it's different enough. Fine. Which I do believe mine is different enough to be fine. Yeah, sure. And then this is like this. I mean, it's not like this mod's really going on anywhere. Not really going places, you know? Just want to use freaking stone texture. It's a nice texture. But I don't want to try to make it myself. Okay. I'm sorry, I am not looking at chat at all. I'm just focused on like copying this texture. Because the stone texture is really good. I wouldn't be able to do something nearly as good myself. Honestly, the stone texture is perfect for this. And then I gotta kind of just guesstimate up here. There we go. That's the smooth stone texture right there. And then I can remove the reference image. Go away. Go away. There we go. Okay. How do I... What other textures are we gonna plagiarize? Hmm. Could go like plank. Something planky. Something... Guess it would make sense to like continue the stone texture downward a little bit. Like have this just go a little bit more down. And then have the plank texture under it. You know? That could do something. Alright. Very good at commentary when I'm trying to focus on like drawing or doing texture work or anything. Very high quality commentary. This is what everyone comes here for. This is why everybody loves me in particular. Alright. I'll plop some dark spots randomly. Love the Katamari Damacy theme song. Very good, Spotify. Thank you. I'm doing like too many wide bits. There we go. I think that's good. And then I can kind of just fill in this part. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. That's not bad. Like I'm probably gonna throw just a couple speckles in these really long lines. Just to make sure it's not too terribly repetitive. Just a couple little specks of stone. A couple darker specks. Happy little trees and stuff. Some of them happy little trees. Happy little stone specks. Very, very nice experience just painting to the Katamari theme song. Honestly, I don't... spec. There we go. Okay. No, that's the grid button. What is the paint bucket button? Is it P? No. Why does P take me to edit? I don't know, it's weird. Whatever. Okay. So that... Add a couple shadows here and there. Couple of random specks. Dark spots all around. And then I think this looks pretty dang good. A little hard to see in some spots, but that's alright. Like here, you can hardly even notice that it's not textured yet. Look at that. That is decent. That's not bad. It's not terrible. And then I could probably use the Tapper as a reference. Oh, here we go. Block states, card display. Hey. Nice. Oh, it's in assets. Of course it's in assets. Of course it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I need to freaking save that. Not gonna worry about that right now. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Block. Tapper. Use the tapper top as the reference image. There we go. Nice block for reference. I mean, technically, it's just the the crafter. It's the planks from the crafter, but like shifted around a bit. It looks nice though. I like it. If I like it, that's what matters. Okay. I'm just gonna copy some parts though. Because I'm a freaking developer. I'm lazy. Not beating the lazy developer allegations. This part's gonna be kind of weird, I guess. I mean, I guess I could just do the horizontal planks all the way up and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. For now, do that. Wait, move that over. Then poop some stuff down. We're just gonna be pooping stuff down. There we go. I like the noisy textures in Minecraft. They can be quite nice. And sometimes you just want to replicate the noisy textures. There's one tiny speck there. One tiny speck of light. And kind of mess around with it. It works. Nice. Got all these outlines. Eh. Eh. Does this change? Oh. Oh, that's that color. Okay. Okay. So I'm cooking. All right, I'm cooking. All right. Gotta let me cook for a moment. Okay. Think this should be decent. Decently good. Decently okay. Oh, it's like close. You don't want the pixels to be next to each other because they're gonna be like they're gonna be a pain. You want the pixels to be like obviously freaking different, you know? That forms a line. Can't have that. Can't have stuff like forming lines or anything. looks a bit odd. Yeah, sure. We're sticking with it. Okay. Then for this one, just kind of do the same thing. We're just doing the same thing over and over. That's all texturing really is. It's just doing the same thing. I messed that up. Why did I? It makes sense why I scrapped this texture. Uh, there. Um, yeah, sure. Sure. Okay, so this one's gonna be like darker because it's at the bottom. That's gonna be lighter. Should be good. Should look good. Should look good. Okay. We get this color and we put it only on top of the darker bits. Without it really connecting much. Then we can add these with just a little bit of noise. Tiny bit of noise in there. Then we can add a highlight texture. Boom. That's the texturing strategy for this, and it's going to take a little bit. You've been warned. Alright. Yeah. I'm like trying to think of... Oh, jeez. Oh no. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think that looks good. I think it looks good. Alright. We continue on to the rest of it. Honestly, the back could probably just be this entire thing. But like the boards go across the whole way. I could probably also just mimic the side. No one's gonna notice. Can I? Selection tool. Yes. Yes, I can. Frick. Wait, hold on. Okay. Now where do I put it? Oh. Um, Copy. I think it goes up here, right? Do it go up here? I think it go up there. It's a new layer. Oh, crap. There we go. Boom. Easy. Oh. Uh, Place. How do I... Oh, merge down. Okay. Sick. Okay. So. Okay, so. No. Like zoom in a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, crap. Can I flip it? Can I mirror Y? No. That's not what I meant to do. Oh my god, I can't. I can't easily flip it. No, not that. I don't want to mirror that part. Why is it mirroring that? Stop it. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do this freaking manually, man. Because apparently it don't want to work. It's a little bit annoying. Maybe it do want to work, but I'm just a little dumb. A little dumb. 3 down. 3 down, 1 across. Sick, okay. And everything else is pretty much this. Yeah. Okay. We do that. And then it's gonna be a lot of, and then we do that. And we do that. And then that. Okay. But I mean, that's kind of. There's not a whole lot to talk about when you're doing this, you know? Okay. That's not correct. Maybe it is correct. Maybe it is correct. What? What am I doing? Oh, man. That's not right. Gonna be a bit funky in places. But I think that should be alright. Feels like no matter where I put that, it's gonna connect to something. There's so much noise you don't really notice. Alright. Gotta make sure to kind of stretch myself. Oof. Alrighty. We get this one back. We just kind of go, you know? Just kind of go. Remove stuff around. Connect most of these bits with the in-between color. And then extendo it a bit more in some places. Just for that difference. Boom. That's the back. And I'm hoping I could easily move the back to be on the bottom as well. Because I don't really want to do that part again. Not the most excited about potentially doing that part again. Alright. How tall is this? That one's 1, 2, 3. 3 tall. Alright. And then we go back to this. Try not to include too many light pixels. Because they're a bit of a pain to work around. They have a very limited palette here. Alrighty. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. And throw that there. And there. Then move that there. That's something. That's certainly something. Like, it's so tall, man. It's so tall. There we go. Okay. Here. We continue the line. Fully darkened. There. 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 I realize how much I'm saying it because I don't have anything else to say and I'm just trying to fill the dead air. But like, what else do I say? I'm just coloring in a block. There's not like a whole lot for me to discuss right now. Yeah, sure. What do we think of this? No, I don't like that. I don't like that staircasing pattern. Any other patterns in here? Oh. There we go. Okay. I don't know where this is. Okay, that's there. And I think... Can I copy the bottom? Can I copy the back to the bottom, please? I just need to like find where it ends. Okay. Okay. I guess I just have to manually copy it and then paste it. That's pretty alright. That's pretty okay there. And I'm gonna need to copy this. Oh my god. Freaking copy it, please. Don't just freaking copy. Paste. Here we go. Place. Look at that. Oh, I didn't do the top. I forgot to do the top. Here's the top at on the UV map. It's right here. I believe I can just copy a random thing here and move that up to the top. Place. Look at that. It's done. The frickin' card display block is done. Oh, that was too too annoying. Guess I need to put that in my block textures. Card display empty. And then we can export the block model to, I guess it would be in models. Card display. Yes, replace it. Okay. So, wait, hold on. I know what I need to do. Don't look there. I need to re-export thingy. Just export it to my desktop. I don't care. Card display. Model texture. At display.json. And here we go. We can use that texture. So, hopefully, if I run the game, it should display with the custom model. That kind of just looks like stairs right now. But it's not just stairs. It's not just stairs. It's also the freaking card model that I need to work through. Look at that! Wow, why is it there? That's not how the item model is supposed to look. That's not how the card model is supposed to look. I'm gonna need to make a card display item. Just for the item model. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No, I can... Look. Item... Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. So I do need to, in fact, make a card display item model. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm totally cool with that. Totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. Totally. Um. Here. Hide reference image. I guess I need to also like the paper texture or the card texture just to have the reference image for that. Of course I do. Of course I do. Card. Boom. And then wait, hold on. I need to do no. Element. Entire element. There we go. Okay. Now I can texture it. No, that's the top. I want to texture the bottom. Not like you can even see it anyway. It's cool though. It's fine. Just color that face in. A little weird using like the reference item image for item model. Because it's very different. Hmm. Wait. That's almost a question mark. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, resources, texture files. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Save it. Now, the card should display as nothing. Because apparently I can't just make it transparent. Yeah, I could make it transparent. I could make it almost transparent. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, look at that. It's the card. Wow. Wowie. It looks so ridiculous in my hand. But you know what? It's probably because I didn't frickin' set the display. GUI. Why would it default to that, man? It's weird. Don't frickin' default to that. 0.5. 1. 0.5. Oh, not 10.5. 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. And then we just kind of rotate it around until it makes sense. There we go. Third person. Just need to make it a lot smaller. I don't know why Blockbench defaults to like huge item models. But they do. It does. It does that. Rotation. Translation. There we go. Can we get rid of this freaking reference image? Hide it. Sure. And third person left. Just copy all of these. I wish it would just copy the settings from the first person right to from the right to the left, you know? Like you could just click a button to make it mirror all the settings. That'd be awesome. That'd be helpful. There. First person right. It's way too big. Yummy. Horn tooting. Normal. Okay. 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. Because this thing is way too freaking big. You know what? I think I'll move it to here. That way it kind of displays that it is a card display. 0.5. Change the size to be somewhat reasonable. There. Frame, that's fine. Way too huge on the ground. And also way too low. Way too high. There we go. Export again. Display.json, yep. And then we can re-import it. Delete anyway. Import JSON, card display.json. Use the texture. Should work. Should work, I think. Okay. Will it be a reasonable size in the inventory? We'll see. Watch for stuttering. Hey, nice. It's a reasonable size. Let's go. Oh, now we just need to figure out how to change the texture. Oh, the collisions. The collisions aren't right. Oh, you should be able to walk up it like stairs, because it looks like stairs. People expect to be able to walk up stairs like stairs. So I'm gonna make it stairs. Bounding box. Right from block model. Neato. I have no idea if this is gonna be correct. It might be. It might not be. Either way, hold on. Block states. No. Models. Or display. display empty, card display empty, card display empty. Okay. Block states. Okay. How do I add variants for it? Could I add variants for it without mcreator just immediately overriding it? Is mcreator's dumb? Creator's dumb. Sometimes. I could probably just look at the code for the furnace. Because furnace has different states. Honestly, do I even need to change the model? Don't I just need to change the texture? I don't know. Hey, look at that. Wow. That's a weird bit there, but that's a little bit weird. That's the card though. That's it attempting to make a bounding box for the card. I might just get rid of the card bounding box. Okay, bounding box. Which one's the card? Well, I'm gonna assume this one's the card because it's got weird numbers. Block states. Enable emissive rendering. No. Light opacity. Okay. So it is transparent for light. How do I make the thing different? The thing right. I was gonna look at furnace code. Models, block. Furnace. Oh, furnace has separate models for on and off. So I probably have to have different models than... Okay. Okay. Sick. I guess that's... Okay. Art display. Facing certain ways. Furnace. Furnace block state. Oh. There's gonna be a lot of different block states. There's gonna be quite a number of different models to go through. And the block state file is gonna be a bit of a pain. Please, can I do this in mcreator? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Okay. If card... I'm just gonna use the custom data tags for now. Type... matches... regex... And then we will do this. Fire. And we will just have a long line of if-else statements. Or else-ifs. 3, 4, 5, 6. I should probably also have a check for if the type even has, like, if it even has a type. Maybe. Maybe if I need to. How do I keep forgetting? What's the order? No, this will be Mecha. Okay. Mecha. Void. Village. Village. Actions. How do I change the block state? How do I change the custom block state? Set integer property. Here we go. Here we go. God. Stay selected, dang it. Card type to 1. And we can just send all these through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So, considering I don't see a way to change the block model based on the block state, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to do it manually, which might be a bit of a pain. Hmm. 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 Wait, what's the enum property? Am I dumb? Could I have just used an enum property? I mean, it's not too late. Would it be more or less laggy to use an enum property? I think normally it'd be more, but I think in my use case it's probably less. Card type. So, fire. Add new entry. Water. Grass. Mecha. Void. Village. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to change it. I need an empty property, of course. Card type. Okay. Empty is the default. Fire. Water. Grass. Mecha. Void. Village. There we go. So, instead of checking to see if the text contains a specific thing, we just check to see, is text not empty? Get that. Get this crap out of the way. So if not is text empty type, then we set the blocks enum property of card type to the text tag. And that way, there's much less stuff for the block to loop through every 10 ticks. which makes it a lot less laggy. So now the only real issue is trying to change the model depending on the enum property. I really hope I don't have to do it manually, but I probably will have to do it manually. I will probably have to do it manually. I know how to do it manually. Like, it's not difficult, but it's annoying. Because I have to type out, like, 7 lag. I have to, like, type out. I have to copy these 4 things 7 times, and then add each property, which is interesting, to say the least. Okay, data. Get block there. It's the following block data. Type ID. Custom card Minecraft custom data. Block have data though? Get data entity storage. ID card display. No, slot. Crap. Okay, I've taken out the card. Block data. Does a furnace say its property when you check the data on it? Furnace recipes used, cook time. It's not. It does not say whether it's on or off. That's great. Thank you, Mojang, for that. Yeah, it just says what it's storing. That's great. Okay, sick. It doesn't say it's enum data. Ugh. Thank you, Mojang. Very cool. I wasn't going to use the data get command for that anyway. I like the card. I like the card. I like this. It's very nice. I really don't have to. I don't have to change the model for every single thing. But at the same time, I kind of feel the need to, because I've thought of this idea and now I've got to do it. I can't not do it. What time is it? Oh, it's already 6:19. Yeah, whatever. All right. So, we're gonna be. Could I just import the same model multiple times with a different texture? Hold on. Got an idea. I've got an idea. Okay, resources, import JSON model, or display as a new one. Oh, wait. Edit texture mappings. Oh ho. Ho ho ho. Oh ho. Is it flame or is it fire? Flame, probably. I don't know. Flame. Water. Grass. Mecha. Void. Right, can't name it Void. Bulk. Hmm. I'll be right. Village. My brain's slowly deteriorating. Model texture part. Yeah, sure. My brain. It's melting. And I need to remember that I had to call it Skulk. So if I don't remember that, it's gonna be a bit annoying. Custom card display. Um, texture 0, texture 0, texture 0, texture 0. I have no idea how this works. Card display. Okay. Oh, sick. All right. Would there be a way for me to change the texture mapping depending on the block state? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me check our display. Wait, is it in block states? Block states, block states, block states. Card display. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Hmm. Hmm. Could I change the texture mapping depending on the value in mcreator? I don't believe so. Might just have to manually change it. Okay, sick. Anyway, yay. Yay. Models, block, card display. Like it doesn't really show the texture mapping. I guess I just have to make 6 copies of it with slightly different textures. I can do that. I can do that for sure. For sure, man. For sure. Item. Fire card. There's a reference image. Yay! Connected colors. Gotta love that Mario music. Very nice. It's very nice when you're doing this. Okay. So I will not be changing the frickin'... I will not be changing the, like, actual item model here. Because that is just too much. Okay. Card display empty. Save as. Card display. Lane. How do I clear out the frickin' things? Hide reference. Hide references. I guess I'm just gonna have like a million references in here. I don't know. Water card. Reference image. Yay. Another reference image. Alright. Color all this. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. I need to make that color. Not the other color. And then I can try my best to make a frickin' raindrop here. This is probably the best I'm gonna do. Sure. Save as. Water. And then we can get rid of this reference image. Hide it. And then we can add the nature card. Reference image. So many things. Okay. Color all this in. Yippee, I love coloring. Sure love it. No, why is G the grid button? Okay. I have very limited space to work with here. So don't make fun of my leaf. Frickin' sucks. This leaf sucks. That's the best I'm gonna do. Alright, save as. Nature. And you know what? That's probably all I'm gonna do on stream. I'm gonna do the rest off stream. Because it's all just the same thing. It's gonna be very repetitive. Oh yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah. Switch over to the outro. Yeah, that's the Minecraft modding stream as requested. Yay.